Do you love Ikea but hate how those prices are skyrocketing? Well, don't worry, because in today's video, I'm sharing 33 Ikea finds under $20. We're talking textiles, furniture, I know furniture, under $20. We're talking lighting and the whole 9 yards. But before we get into today's video, hello, my name is KB and I'm your interior design fairy godmother, and I teach you how to achieve the luxe look for less. Before we get into today's video, I'd love it if you smash that subscribe button because I have new videos every Monday and Friday, and I'd love to have you as a member of our community. But let's head to Ikea. Let's start off today's video in furniture because there are very few Ikea furniture pieces that are actually under $20. First, we have the Luxe side table. So all 3 colors of the Luxe side table are under $20. This table is perfect if you need a little side table, if you want to DIY a nesting table sort of situation. I have even used the Luxe side tables as nightstands. You can get a piece of laminate and set it on top to look like a piece of marble. You can connect 2 together to kind of get like a nice floating side table. The opportunities are truly endless. If you are trying to stick with a lower budget, if you are sending your kid to college, there is nothing better than the Luxe side table. The Luxe console table is also under $20 as well. It looks identical to the side table, it's just longer and more narrow. And this is a great piece to put your small television on, to sit behind your sofa if you need a little bit more storage. It is really great. Number 2 is this nightstand. So this nightstand is actually under $10 and it has always been super cheap. And I think the reason that it is cheap is due to the fact that what on earth do you do with it? It's very small, but it is metal and it's very well made. I would probably use this as like a makeshift ottoman. It could be really great as, you know, a little side table in your bathroom if you need a place to put like toilet paper and tampons and things like that. I mean, you want a little table that's a little bit more inconspicuous. Sure, this could definitely work as a nightstand, but it really depends upon your style. I would probably only do this if I was into the industrial or the brutalist or something like that. Next, I want to talk all about lighting because Ikea is one of my favorite places to pick up lighting, and they have lighting options that are almost $200 and options that are under $10. First, I want to talk about this work lamp. This is super chic. It reminds me of their old Ipperlig collection that they no longer sell. I love the lines of this. This is really great for your desk, for your nightstand, for a console table. It's sleek, it's Scandinavian, it's really giving that blend of the modern and vintage that is taking over the world right now, so this would be a great addition to your space. They also have this indoor-outdoor battery-operated lamp. I saw this as I was walking out of Ikea, so that's where you'll find it in your local store. What I love this is it is battery-operated, so literally put batteries in it and then press the on-off button. I like this not necessarily for outdoor dining, but to illuminate vases. I've shared that hack before. You put a puck light in there and you're good to go, but this gives off a little bit more light than a puck light, so I thought that this would be a great option, and it's very cylindrical, obviously, so it will fit in your vases a little bit better. Next, we have this lamp, and this is super cool, very on trend. It comes in 3 different colors. It comes in beige, Ikea yellow, and Ikea blue, and I actually enjoy all of the colors because they're not too overwhelming. This lamp is $17.99, great for all of the places one would put a lamp. It's very Scandinavian, which obviously makes sense, but will also work in more eclectic spaces due to the different color options. And I have another battery operated lamp to share with you today. So this is a lamp that is pink and green. It also comes in a gray color. I love this because it looks like a little mushroom. It reminds me of that Jonathan Y lamp that I share with you from Amazon all of the time, but this one is way cheaper because it's for under $20 at Ikea. So it is USB rechargeable, and the lampshade moves about, so if you want it to look like this or look like this or look like this, you can do that with this lampshade. I'll be honest, I did not notice that at first, so I just thought the lampshade was really poorly made, but that's actually part of the design, so just know that when you see it in store. Next, I want to talk about these spotlights because they really are fantastic. If you want to light a cabinet, a bookcase, a console, a curio, anything like that, it can be very difficult to find lights that are inconspicuous. That's why I love these spotlights from Ikea. They are $12.99 and they are wonderful. It's very easy to hide the cords and they're slim, so you really aren't going to see them very clearly. These are also really great if you're trying to do a PAX hack or something like that. And you guys, I promise my PAX video is coming soon. I just have to clean my closet first, but then we'll get into it. But these lights are really fantastic. So the next time you're oscillating between adding LED light bars and something like this might be the better route. I also want to share the Act Doja table lamp. This is $14.99, and the second I saw this, I knew I had to have it. So it's in this beautiful steel color. It's vibrant, it's on trend, it's simple. You don't need much around it to style it. And I paired it with this light bulb, which we're gonna talk about shortly. I love this lamp. It has a little switch on the side. The only complaint I have about it is that the cord is impossibly long, so it's very hard to put in a place where you can't very easily hide cords. So I tried to use this in my kitchen, but where on earth am I going to hide all of this? And I've tried my very best in today's video to avoid saying any of the names because I hate when I insult my Swedish followers. But next we have this Molnart bulb. Love this bulb. It looks vintage, it's fun, it's cool, and I never want you to pass up on the light bulbs from Ikea because you're getting the best bang for your buck. I buy light bulbs from absolutely everywhere. They have smart light bulbs. They have irregular based light bulbs. If you just need an affordable light bulb and affordable batteries, definitely go to Ikea. So I love this one, and it has an E26 base, so it's going to fit into your standard lamp, which is really, really convenient because that seems to be what all of the big companies like Target, Amazon, Walmart sell now. So I love that Ikea light bulbs are super versatile. Next, I want to talk Tex Styles. So if you haven't been to Ikea recently, you probably don't know this, but they have an entire section where you can buy pre-cut fabric. So they have really fun designs, quite like this one. This one is black and white, and you can use it to drape over your sofa. You can use it to reupholster something, create your own pillow covers. What I would probably do is put this in an Ikea frame like the Ribba or the Hafsta, and I'm going to talk about more frames later, so be sure to keep on watching and click that subscribe button because I have new videos just like this every single week. But I would take this piece of fabric. Wiener, hi, can you stop snoring so I can film, please? Thank you so much. That's my dog. I would take this piece of fabric and put it in a frame and use it as a piece of art. Using fabric to get large scale art is one of the cheapest way to achieve that Luxe look for less, and you can really easily do that now from Ikea. If you're going to Ikea at all, you also don't want to miss out on their pillow covers. They make absolutely fantastic pillow covers. They're well made, the zippers are very well hidden, and they are super affordable. I'm not going to go through all of the pillow covers today, but man, are there some good ones. I've had some of my Ikea pillow covers for 4+ years now. They get washed every week or every other week, and they're still going strong. And if you don't believe me, just look at this pillow cover. This is a 20 by 20 pillow cover, and that is like the most vibrant pattern ever. If you're into eclecticism, a bohemian design, if you just love color, this entire line is super duper affordable. This is another case in point where I would buy a pillow cover like this. This is what I bought it for, and just put it in a frame, and then you have a really vibrant piece of art. And of course, this is kind of a textile because it's jute, but you don't want to miss out on the Ikea door mats. Their doormats are amazing. They actually just released their fall/Halloween doormat, and it was so cute. It took everything in me not to bring it home, but I'm gonna DIY my own one because it's a little bit cheaper. So stay tuned for that video. But their doormats are fantastic. They have a lot of rugs that are very reasonably priced, and they also have curtains that are very reasonably priced, but I felt like everyone knew that, so I didn't decide to cover it in today's video, but let me know if you want me to expand on that in a future video. Now I want to talk kitchen, and I feel like kitchen is the part of Ikea where I spend the most amount of money, even though the things are the cheapest, oddly enough. We have this 3-piece dish spun set, and I thought this was really cool because it reminded me of like the Scrub Daddy scrubber sort of situation, which can be very pricey. You get 2 of the Ikea sponges. I'm actually a huge fan of the Ikea sponges. It attaches to this via like a Velcro sort of situation, and then you can fill this up with soap and use it to clean your dishes. I think that this is really great for just like not having to get your hands all wet and soggy when you're doing dishes. I don't know, I have a texture thing. So I do really like this, but of course I like the normal Ikea sponges if you don't feel like you need this scrubber. We also have these mixing bowls. They're just super cheap. These are really great if you're a baker, you make a lot of mess, or you're a cook, you make a lot of mess and you need a bunch of mixing bowls. These ones are super cheap and a great option for you. Next, we have this side plate set of 4. So this is a new collection. It's very autumn inspired. It's warm, inviting. I love that they're different colors. I used to feel like Ikea would make sets of things and everything was identical, but now they're mixing things up a little bit so that it doesn't feel too matchy-matchy. And you should never go to Ikea without picking up some of their cutting boards. So all the cutting boards have the same name, so it's really hard to discern between them, but they have small ones like this. They have bigger ones. They have darker ones. I love these cutting boards. I'm doing a little DIY with them, which is why they are still in the packaging here, but these are really great if you just want to display them. If you want to display cutting boards, I'm not going to judge you if that's a desire that you have, because many people have it, and I'm all here for doing things for the sake of design. But but they're also just really great cutting boards. If you want to do like a little charcuterie night with your friends, this could be a great way to give someone like their own little cutting board so that you don't have germs everywhere. I just love how versatile these are. And this pitcher is great. I'm pretty sure it's only under $20 for a limited time. This is a ceramic handmade pitcher. This is great for water, any beverage. I know it's the summertime, so we're entertaining, and this is a great way to just kind of elevate, you know, what you're entertaining out of, instead of just having like the Turkey Hill jug for your lemonade or iced tea or whatever. And every time I go to Ikea, I want to pick up these Blonda mixing bowls. These are great because they're stainless steel mixing bowls and they have so many different sizes. I'm not just mentioning these also because they're mixing bowls. I'm mentioning them because these are great if you want to DIY some sort of dome pendant, because you can just use your drill to drill through the middle, get a lighting set, and then you can actually make your own dome pendant for under $20, because normally online they're upwards of $200. And the hole tarp railing is something you also don't want to leave Ikea without, because this is a great for displaying artwork, for holding your utensils, to putting your pots and pans on here in your kitchen. You can also use this in other parts of your home. You can use it in your bathroom for all of your toiletries and things like that. The opportunities of this railing are truly endless, and it does come in many different colors. I'm biased towards the gold, but of course you could do the silver or the black. And Ikea is pretty much the only place I will buy dish towels. I love these ones because they look like pieces of art and they're dual-sided. So one side's black and one side's white. They're really great. I also use them as like little hand towels as well, because they're very absorbent and they have hooks on them so that you can really easily put them on the wall. And speaking of sets of plates, I shared one earlier, but I'm also a huge fan of the Enthusiasm set of 4. And this is another case in point where they have sets that are very similar in terms of colorway, but they're not too matchy-matchy, because you can see this one has this print and this one has another print. Again, stay tuned for my IKEA hacks video, because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with these, but these are really gorgeous plates if you're hosting a little tea party, if you're hosting a get-together, and if you're really into like the cottage core and the European inspired spaces that are trending big time right now. And we might have to do an interior design trends video soon, because there are so many trends that are up and coming. And if you're in a small space or you just want to maximize storage, you definitely want to get this plate holder. This is great if you want to mount it on the wall. It's also great like this. It's good for plates, it's good for lids. You can also use this for books or vinyl records or something like this. So this is a very versatile piece for something that's under $20. And the last kitchen item I want to share with you is this universal lid cover set of 3. So I love these because I hate lids. They take up so much space, they're so heavy, they always come crashing down, and these fit on just about every single pot and pan. So you're able to only have 3 covers, and they're much easier to store because they're lightweight, and you can just hook them onto the inside of your cabinet doors and you are good to go. And last but certainly not least, I want to talk about decor. So first, I want to talk about this frame. I'm in love with it. I was so obsessed with it. I was looking at it at Ikea. I arranged an entire gallery wall. That's how much I loved it. And then I left it at the store and I was so upset with myself. I'm gonna have to drive back. But these are great because I love the wooden detail on these frames. They look a lot more elevated than other Ikea frames. And in that collection, they also have this mirror. So it's by the same name. I love this mirror. You can see the wooden details here. It just feels high end for something under $20. I just love the more rustic, organic elements here. I love that they're taking inspiration from global design in their like current collections at Ikea, which I'm super happy about. And I'm pretty sure my new favorite frame at Ikea is the Rodolphe frame. It looks very much so like the Ribba and like the Havsta and all the other frames, but it comes in bright red. So I'm not big on color, but bright red is one of my favorite colors, and I just love how like shocking and striking this is. And I think you're gonna love it too if you're looking to add a bit of color to your space. If you're not into this frame, I think you are going to love the Santa head though, because it does come in a square and you can mount it so that it almost looks like a shadow box, but you can also just have it so it looks like a standard picture frame. So it's a very, very versatile piece, and it comes in so many different colors. And this silver frame is right on trend with its wavy design. I almost picked this up and then I said, wait, that's not my design style. But if you're a lover of cool tone metals, if you love the waviness that's kind of taking over maximalist design, this is a great way to integrate that trend into your home without buying anything super expensive. This frame is just $6.99. You can use it on a console or a side table for family photos, and you can even mount it on the wall if you want to use it to display artwork or something like that. Next, we have this decorative bowl, which is not new to Ikea, but I'd never seen it before. It's this blue wavy color. This would be really great if you wanted to make your own little like Zen garden with sand and with rocks. If you wanted a cool place to put your keys, if you wanted a sculpture that you can mount on the wall, you could try that with this, but I'm not making promises there because they didn't buy it to hack it for you. I think this is a really great piece though, because it introduces a very novel shape to your home. And if you still have energy on your trip at Ikea, I definitely recommend stopping by the garden section because they have this planter in 2 different sizes. I think this would be be great obviously for plants, but you could also use this to hold your utensils. You could put a little top on this if you wanted to make a little side table. Just get 2 of them, put a top on it for like a nice little outdoor side table. I would probably use it for utensils, but you can use it for absolutely anything. You can put real or faux florals in here, but it's a really great color that doesn't really need to be like DIY'd. And for under $20, I think this is a steal. And last but certainly not least, I want to end today's video with 2 practical items. First up, we have these outlet covers. If you're having kids, if you just have outlets that you don't use, that you want to have covered up because maybe you have a lot of storage items in there and you just want to be safe, they have this outlet cover set. You get a bunch of them in the set and they're super affordable. And of course, Ikea also has these stick-on floor protectors, which you can put on the base of any of your furniture to protect the floor so that when you're moving them or sliding them, they do not scratch the floor. You know, I always say that it's good to put these on pretty much everything, your vases, your boxes, things like that, so that it doesn't scratch any of your countertops or tabletops either, to keep your furniture in pristine condition. But that is it for today's video. Those were 33 Ikea finds under $20 that are worth picking up. And you see in today's video, I didn't just show crap to you. I actually showed some high quality Ikea finds that I think are definitely going to elevate your home. If you liked today's video, please consider smashing that subscribe button because as I said, I have new videos every Monday and Friday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'd love to have you as a member of our community. But until next time, have a beautiful day.